Well, it's a pleasure to be joined again here on GCR by a former Terp and someone that we're going to see this Saturday night as the Ravens will be taking on the Cowboys in preseason game number 2. He is Cowboys rookie defensive tackle Tommy Akingbesote, and he's back with us now here on GCR. Tommy, it's Glenn. It's great to chat with you again, man. Thank you for taking the time for us.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you for having me again.
Always good to hear your voice, dude. Hey, I know, right? You spend like your entire life dreaming of this moment. What is it like? You know, you hear your name called in the draft. You go through off-season activities. You get to training camp. You put the jersey on. You play in games. Can you describe how like the actual real-life experience compares to this dream that you've had for your entire life?
Yeah, it's such a surreal moment for me, man. Like you said, I've dreamed this all my life. So just being here, being in the Dallas Cowboys uniform is just a blessing, and I'm happy to come out here and play this weekend against the Ravens, man. One of a hometown team, the Ravens.
Yep.
So I'm eager to get out there and perform my best.
I appreciate that. Tommy, can you describe, right? Like, I know you had been excited anywhere, and we were selfishly hoping that it would be in purple, like the whole thing. But this is the Dallas Cowboys we're talking about, right? Like, this is
an American team.
Right? Like, what is it like being a part of that? Because I can only imagine, you know, there's an uber media presence. It's maybe even greater than any other team. There's all of that. The history.
Yeah.
When you walk in that first day, do you feel any of that? Like, holy crap, I'm part of this.
Yeah, for sure. First day was kind of surreal for me because I'm walking in, I'm meeting Mr. Jones for the first time. I'm like, Lord, like this is really real. Come in the facility, walk past Dak, CD, Micah, all them boys. I'm just like, man, this is a real moment for me. So I took it in. I couldn't be that press guy, so I had to act normal around them guys, you know, say what's up to them and stuff like that, get to know them and stuff like that. So. Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to be there. Like, I get the concept.
That part.
You're
yeah.
one of them now. That's the way that it goes. The difficult.
Yeah, I definitely used to be big fans of them guys. So yeah, like you said, I belong here. So
you gotta
I
be cool.
To act accordingly.
Gotta be cool. I completely respect that. You gotta be cool. The part where you spent all that time prepping for the draft, like you get through it, you hear your name called, you did that, like. But you only get to celebrate that for so long because you know nothing's promised, particularly as a later round pick. What is that transition like from enjoying the fruits of your labor to, oh, right, but I have way more work to do?
Yeah, I definitely experienced that coming into my first week of training camp. I seen like it's nothing's gonna be guaranteed. You have to earn everything, so I have to come with a positive mindset, even on my back. Come the next day and stack another good day. So I'm really just stacking good days for the most part, learning the scheme, everything, learning how my coach wants his front to be ran, and just stacking great days. So it's been a great transition. It's just more good days to be stacked.
He's Tommy Akingbesote, the Dallas Cowboys, of course, Ravens-Cowboys, Saturday night in Arlington. Tommy, you were a bit more heralded as a prospect coming out of PG County than some guys were, but you kind of took the hard right? Like choosing to stay home and go to Maryland. Does that maybe better prepare you for the grind of going through camp?
Yeah, I feel like it does because I always been that underdog. I always been looked off. So I feel like just keeping that same grind as you're the underdog. So just do everything right, do the little things right, and the big picture is you're gonna be given that starting role one day. And when I do get that starting role, I'm gonna be prepared, and it's gonna be my career is gonna be trajected up from there. So
do you still have people that, like, you know, when you get down to Dallas and there's a bunch of guys that don't know you because they weren't, you know, watching Maryland football, and then they see your size but your athleticism, like, do you still get to have those moments where you know,
for sure.
Right. Has there been one that's been cool for you? Like, you know, I don't even know who it would be. Like Dak is like, holy crap, who is that?
Right, yeah. And them boys see me, they just be like, Lord, that boy big.
Right? It's the same thing we all were mesmerized by. We're like, how?
Yeah.
How is this dude
right.
able to do that, right?
Yes, sir, yeah.
What is the biggest thing that you've noticed about the NFL level? And I get, like, you haven't been in a regular season game yet, and I know that's a whole different world, but what is the biggest thing you've noticed about, hey, here's what I still need to do better, more consistently in order to be able to perform at this level?
For sure. I feel like everybody was the guy in college, so everybody, like, the NFL is definitely a different level of competition. So you gotta come to work every single day. Bring your best every day. So I say it's that consistent NFL approach. Like, you're a pro now, so you gotta come to work ready to go every day. So it's that consistent pro-like approach to the game.
So I realize that everybody says preseason games don't matter. They matter an awful lot for you right now. Like, I understand that.
Yeah.
So when you go out there on Saturday night against the Ravens, one, please take it easy, right? Like, nobody get hurt. But you understand what I mean? Like, can you explain that to people, how they're dismissive of the preseason, but for you, like, this is kind of your Super Bowl on Saturday night.
That part, yeah. I'm very excited for these season game coming up. Like you said, the preseason does mean a lot to me. I'm fighting for my life, so I'm approaching this game like it's the Super Bowl, like you said, and I'm ready to come compete against the Ravens.
I understand, and again, as long as nobody gets hurt, we're cool with that. We want to see you ball
that
out.
Part.
Like, we want to see you ball out.
Yeah, the goal is to stay healthy.
That's the part that matters most to us. Tommy, since the last time we talked, right, we heard Coach Locks kind of opened up about what you guys went through last year. And maybe you might have even been caught off. I think a lot of us are caught off, but he's always very honest. He's a very honest person. Can you describe, like, what you saw and maybe how the difficulty is for teams now moving forward with, like, the way that NIL works and Locke saying, hey, maybe I need to put my desk in the locker room this year to make sure we're all on the same page?
To be honest, I wasn't really my mind wasn't really into all of that. I guess some of the guys there were going through that problem, but me, I wasn't going through that problem. So I had my mind focused on the season, focused on being a leader in that locker room, focused on getting my young guys ready to play the game. So, like, I didn't really go through that problem, so I can't really talk on that. So,
do you feel like he's probably kidding when he says he's going to put the desk in the locker room? Like, that can't. He's not actually going to do it.
I think he's for sure kidding. Yeah. Because Locke definitely walks through the locker room, but having a desk in there is insane.
How much do you trust, knowing him the way that you know him, right? And I think you know the reverence that I have for him as a human being. How much do you trust that he's going to get this figured out? That the frustrations that you guys went through a year ago, he's going to solve that. He's too much of a player's coach, a leader type.
That part,
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he 100% is going to get it fixed because, like you said, he's 100% a player's coach. So he done been through it already. So now he knows how to. He's going to learn from how last year went and fix that problem for sure.
I appreciate that. All right, what's it like in the Dallas heat as a 300-pound man running around in the summer trying to make a football team?
Man, it's very hot down in Dallas, man. I think our first day at minicamp was like 99, but it felt like 103, man. It's like Dallas is very hot. So,
and it's not like it doesn't. It gets that hot, obviously, back here. Like, you've been through that before.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I'm glad they got us down in California. We definitely hadn't had a day past 80, 85. So it's a blessing to be out here in Cali, Oxnard.
Beautiful Oxnard, California, where you guys have training camp.
Yeah.
Tommy, like we always say, dude, we're rooting like hell for you, man. We will always root for you. You're a great dude. We can't wait to see you out there on Saturday night. And hopefully making everybody know what your name is moving forward.
That part.
Tommy, remind everybody, Twitter, Instagram, where can Maryland fans be giving you a follow?
Follow Instagram at famous.tom with 3 M's, and on Twitter I'm also famous.tom also.
Dude, you're the best. Appreciate you. Good luck on Saturday night.
I appreciate you too, boss.
Thank you, man.
Have a great day.